Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself, and today is the debut of a game called Legend of Legaia. I know nothing of this game, and there's only like a very small selection of requests in my entire backlog. But this is kind of like a special video because this song, or one of these songs, is going to be featured in my next upcoming BGM Vibes 9 episode, the boss themed episode, and there'll be a cameo guest talking about it. So before I put it into that video, I need to hear it first. So we're gonna have two songs. We have the Koru battle theme and then simply boss battle theme, both from the channel Phantomizer. Let's just get into it. I don't know anything about Legend of Legaia, but I will soon. This is Koru battle theme. Don't know the composer or anything. Let's go. 1998-99, so PS1. Whoa. The first thing that went through my head was the intro to Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. Just that like industrial, like gothic thing. Whoa, dude. Actually, something else went through my head. I'll tell you after. Not what I was expecting at all, just looking at this. I was expecting kind of like traditional JRPG kind of ambience. Damn. Actually, speaking of Legend of, it kind of reminiscent of Legend of Dragoon's like second battle theme. Oh, it's almost over. I forgot to mention these songs are pretty short. Okay. Well, for a debut, it's always fun having a debut like all this time later, right? We're still getting new games on this channel and always hearing new stuff. It's really cool though hearing stuff, especially from like 98, 99, because I feel like that's when I was probably playing games the most in my life. That was really because I had a PS1, and I would say the 98, 99, 2000 era would be like when I was playing the most demos and reading the magazines, and that's where the demos came from. I forgot what magazine that was. And just hearing all these things much later, like in my adulthood. But I was not expecting that. When I saw this, admittedly, I put this kind of like in a immediate category. I was like, okay, Legend of Legaia, that sounds extremely JRPG to me. And then I haven't seen it yet. So the way it's working, let me give you a little quick backstory. Again, this is going to be in VGM Vibes 9. I don't know about this song, maybe the next one. I think the next one is going to be in VGM Vibes 9, which is a sub-series I do where, I pick a certain theme of video game songs and then talk about that with guests or myself. And the next one is boss themes. And since I had to get guests, if a guest has a song that I haven't heard, I have to hear it first, Obviously, before I start, editing their part and all that stuff. So once I found out it was Legend of Legaia, I was like, oh, wait, hold on, let me hear it first. Anyways, but as soon as the song started, like three things went through my head immediately. One was the Legacy of Kain intro, just kind of like the synth voices sort of reminded me of it, like the little industrial kind of sound of it. And then Legend of Dragoon. Legend of Dragoon has a lot of battle themes. There's like 4, I think, one for each disc. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. And I think the second battle theme was like the closest to this one. And then third, which I find extremely relevant, and I promise it's not a recency bias thing, but I've been playing my very first Atlas game, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, and honestly, it's kind of giving me that same feel of that kind of like demonic, weird, electronic drum and bass power. I don't know, it's all over the place, but it's got that feel, that evil feel. Anyways, that was cool. I was not expecting this kind of like drum and bass thing, and I don't know. I think I was expecting more of a, I don't know, kind of grandiose type of orchestral sound. When I think Legend of Legaia, I'm thinking the first thing that goes to mind is a castle. I don't know. But anyways, we're going to move on to the next one. I have no idea. Does it say anything? Actually, it do. This is the soundtrack for Legend of Legaia PS1. Oh, nope, it doesn't have any. No information. Okay. Well, like I said, after this video, then I'll be able to watch the video that was submitted to me, which then you guys will see. So I'll have a bit more context. But for now, I think this is the one that's going to be in that video. It's just called Boss Battle Theme. So completely generic name, which I'm guessing plays in multiple areas, not just one boss. But let's see. This was uploaded 12 years ago. This is Boss Battle Theme from Legend of Legaia. Oh, a little chromatic thing. Dude, the percussion in this game. Actually, yeah, it does sound like Legend of Dragon. Almost the same time, too. Ooh. Big fan of this percussion. Honestly, this is pretty unique. There's not a lot of stuff like this on the channel. Oh my gosh. Alright, before it's over, I need to find out who composes. You know what? I'm gonna play that again. It's very rare that I play something again, but it's so short that I'm gonna do it again. While I look up information. Oh, there's no information for it. October 29, 1988. Okay, I got the composer right here. Man, even that box art's pretty hard. I'm gonna read the synopsis in a bit. I don't recognize his composer name. Oh, he's done a lot of anime. And not a lot of video games. Okay, that was badass. That's so cool. That's a really cool song. I love stuff like that. I was not expecting any of this kind of sound whatsoever from something called The Legend of Legaia. I don't know what to expect. It wasn't that. So the synopsis of this, according to the Wikipedia, the game has a turn-based combat system rather than a simple attack command. The player enters a sequence of strikes, high, low, left, or right, and the character can perform the corresponding attacks. Certain sequences combine into special attacks called arts. For example, the high, low, high sequence allows Vaughn to perform somersault. Oh, you can do little combos, huh? The ending of one sequence can be linked to the beginning of another to perform multiple arts. Okay. That's cool. So the composer says right here, Michiru Oshima. I don't recognize that name, but they have a lot of awards. And has been everywhere. You know, honestly, a lot of the composers I have on this channel that I've decided to look up, a lot of them don't branch out too much beyond video games. Some do, of course. But here I'm seeing film, I'm seeing anime, so you know, television, and then video games, dramas, and concerts. So this guy's busy. Oh, she. I should have known with Michiru. She's busy. Holy moly. Well, I don't know any of these animes, but let me see. Video games, not too many. Legend of Legaia, Arc the Lad, Ico, Legaia 2, Suikoden. Well, some arranges on Suikoden. Arc the Lad, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, some arranges. Whoa. This whole thing is taking me by surprise. I don't know what to expect, but I will say this. The person that I chose to make this cameo, who you guys will see, who's going to see this as well. I kind of had a feeling they would pick something really, really good, right? Because I know them, so I'm glad that this lived up to like kind of like my expectation of them. But damn, this was cool. You could tell both these songs like loop infinitely. They're just really like short tracks that just go on forever. But I'm really curious what the what the game sounds like outside of a battle. Clearly, these two are high energy. They got that, you know, that feel. But it's nice to kind of imagine that kind of music with like button combinations. You know, I kind of like that idea. I want to see that in action. But I'm really curious on what like the overworld sounds like, or like town themes or something like that. I do have, I think, only 2 other requests for this. I don't know when I'm going to get to them, but maybe then I'll be able to kind of like get an idea. But let me know your experience with Legend of Legaia. I've never even heard of it, but it seems to be from like that kind of golden era that I know of video games. And man, that really does remind me of like Legend of Dragoon battle themes. It's kind of interesting. And the titles are almost similar. Okay, well, that's that. This song, the second one, is going to be in VGM Vibes 9, which is coming out later this month. And that's going to be my biggest, I don't even think my biggest episode yet. I think it's my biggest YouTube project ever. It's going to be very long and it's taking a lot of work. But the song will be in there, and it's always fun having a debut here. So with that said, thank you to all the patrons you see on the screen. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. I will see you in VGM Vibes 9. Peace.